welcome to or back to Growth Rising. I'm Bird, and on this channel, we talk about all things dealing with astrology. And so today, what I'm going to talk about is basically date ideas. Okay, we know that Valentine's Day is right around the corner, and ain't nobody gonna want no last minute thrown together, date idea. And it doesn't have to be necessarily going and sitting in a restaurant and eating. Not saying there's anything wrong with that. If that's what y'all like to do, cool, continue to do that. I just want to share a couple of ideas with all of you on date night, Valentine's Day, birthday, or whatever you want to do it as. But okay, so what I'm gonna do is just throw out some ideas for each sign. And so with the signs, you can look at the person's sun, moon, or rising. And since it is dealing with intimacy, you can even look at the Venus sign and see, if they have their sun, moon, rising, and Venus all in one sign. Well, that might be a good idea to do something a little different than just going out to eat if you're dating like a fire sign that likes to get active. Just saying. But so we're gonna go ahead and get started before I get off track. So okay, starting with Aries. Aries like to be active. Aries has a lot of energy and they like to get that energy out. So a couple of ideas with Aries is like rock climbing, because that's going to help to get that adrenaline going. You can also do axe throwing, whatever it's called. I think that's what it's called, like axe throwing or like a shooting range. Anything to basically be very, I don't want to say it be very involved, more than just sitting down and talking. Get the Aries active and get them moving, get them involved in something so that they can, maybe they had like, let's say if it's a date night and they had a hard day at work, and so they can just blow off steam like this instead of just, moving their mouth real quick. Because sometimes we know Aries can talk before they think. They don't always think about what they got to say, they just say it. So just a couple ideas for Aries. Now with Taurus, we all know that Taurus loves luxury. So if you can, go ahead and fly your Taurus to Paris and y'all eat in some fancy restaurant in Paris or something, and then have them just have a shopping spree in Paris. I don't know. But that would be something that the Taurus would probably really enjoy. But some more affordable ideas for a Taurus would be a spa day, taking them to a 5-star restaurant, where they can get all dressed up and look nice, their hair done, nails done, dressed up. Or if you're, taking out a guy, he can still get dressed up very nice, because guys like to be, spoiled sometimes too, ladies. Just throwing it on out there. And depending on finances, you can also take this Taurus on a shopping spree. Depending on what types of things your Taurus like. And Taurus are very connected to nature. So even something like horseback riding, like with the animals, or I don't know, plant a tree. Like, how people go out and plant trees, do something like that. Something that will speak to the Taurus in them. So just a couple ideas. With the Taurus though, your finances may have to be a little on the better side, unless y'all go out through the park, like a stroll in the park or something like that, because they can very much enjoy that also. Because Taurus, they don't want to do too much. Like, they don't want to get too active like the Aries. They don't want to do all this extra movement that's not needed. So, like strolling through the park or something like that, horseback riding, where the horse can be walking, running, whatever they want, whatever the Taurus wants for the horse to do. So that'll be a couple of good ideas for a Taurus. And if your finances are not, where you can just spare that type of money like that, you can always save up to get to that point, because Taurus is like more of a luxury sign. They like luxury. So just to throw that on out there, that's why, making this video ahead of time for anybody who needs some Valentine's Day ideas, um, or just date night ideas. Um, Taurus season is later on down the road, so if you want to save up to do something for that Taurus birthday, by all means. So yeah, but with Gemini, okay, if you want to take a Gemini out on a date, you can do like a group date, like where there's a lot of people, there's a lot of conversations, there's a lot of, interaction going on because, Gemini likes to talk. Gemini likes to pick other people's minds. And Gemini likes to like say what's on their mind. They don't necessarily go about it the same way Aries do, but they like to get it out. And another thing with Gemini is that you can do a poetry night, you know, that the beautiful words that are flowing, all together in a sonnet, I think. I think that's one of them. Yeah, like a sonnet. That will be something that will impress a Gemini. If y'all go to a nice place, the vibe, like what is it? The aura is all nice, and then all of these people coming up and just getting all of this poetry off their chest. It's like music to their ears. And also you can have like a trivia night or something that gets their mind thinking, because Gemini, they have a lot on their mind. So if you can like kind of get that energy to like certain things, then yeah, they're going to enjoy it. I mean, I don't know if you necessarily will enjoy it, but if it's something that you want to do for them, that'll be something that would they will enjoy, and they'll probably, remember that later on down the road. So if you want to impress a Gemini, that's a couple of things that you can do. Or I don't know, go to some kind of TED talk where, this Gemini can express whatever it is about whatever topic that is being presented or that's been on their mind. Okay, so Cancer. With Cancer, they like to eat like Taurus, but with the Cancer, you can make them a home cooked meal, and that will just warm their hearts. because Cancer, they love stuff that dealing with the home. They love nurturing. You can take the Cancer out to get a pet. Go look at like a little pet shop, get them a new, a new puppy or a new little kitten. Do something like that. Or take the Cancer out on a picnic, or like on the Notebook, which I don't know, maybe y'all have seen, but on the Notebook when they were just on the water in the boat, and it was very calming and relaxing for I don't know how long, but I know it was a calming and relaxing time they were on the boat. Do something like that with Cancer, because it'll be it's like you're speaking to their love language. And Leo is another fire sign. So they do want to do something. And Leos also like to be the center of attention. So one thing that you can do for a Leo is like throw them a party. It doesn't have to be a birthday party. It doesn't have to be, like a anniversary party or anything like that. You can just throw them a surprise party, or that they did something good, in their classes, or at work, or, they just did something, and, let them know that you like, hey, I see you. I know that you're doing this. I know that you're out here and it's not, you know, just for play. You're actually getting stuff done. So throw Leo a party where they are the center of attention and everyone is focused on them. And my hair is need to go back. Sorry about that, Leos. But so focus on the Leo at the party, whatever for the Leo. I don't know if like I don't know, they change their hair color, throw them a party. I don't know. Whatever the Leo is into, throw them a party for that. And oh yeah, take them to a karaoke night so that they can get up and they can sing and go along, because that's still like a lot of attention being on them. and they can do it with you, like get up there and do the karaoke with you or without you, because I mean that y'all don't have to sing a like a duet. It could be a solo. So that'll be something that'll be good for a Leo. And you can also take a Leo to an amusement park, because Leos are very kid like, you know, like how young kids are. They like attention, they like to play, they like to do this and that. So take a Leo to the amusement park and bring out that inner child in them so they can just run around and have fun. Or you can just have it where they, like, if your Leo likes to draw, have them like draw and stuff. Get very creative. Where the Leo can get very creative and just do whatever it is that is kind of like helps them to relieve whatever stress that's going on. I mean, like drawing or whatever else. So next is Virgo. And Virgos, they like to do stuff with the mind also, like Geminis. So like with a Virgo, well, that makes sense, of course, because they're both Mercury, right? Um with a Virgo, you can do like some kind of word puzzle, like a crossword puzzle where they have to, you know, like read whatever description there is and then write the correct word in the boxes, or where they have like a list of words and then they have to find the words within all of the letters that's been jumbled up, something like that for a Virgo. Also, you can get a Virgo an adult coloring book, so that because Virgos can be creative also, so that can actually help them to have fun, just sitting down and coloring. That can be something that could be so fun to them. So don't just rule it out just because you might not like it. Like if you're um a a, mm, a Aries and you're with a Virgo, don't just think, oh, we're just sitting down doing nothing. They're not gonna like this. They do. Um, and you can also take a Virgo like to a sauna, like have them sweat out whatever else. Take them to a place where they can get a detox because they do care about their health. That's one of the big things with, well, with Virgos is, their health. So take them somewhere where they can contribute to their health, like sweating it out in a sauna. And then after that, y'all can sit down and do a crossword puzzle and have a coloring book. Have, you like a little drink right there with you. The Virgo will love it. And next is Libra. And so Libra, Libra and Taurus, they're both Venus ruled. But Taurus are probably more luxury. Like they just need all the finer things in life, just saying. But Libra, okay, with the Libra, a couple of things that you can do for a Libra would be like a sip and paint, where you go to, like, there's different places that have it now. You can go somewhere where they're having like a sip and paint night. Y'all are painting, sipping your drinks, and having a good time. The Libras are very artsy as well, like the Leos. Take the Libra out dancing, to some kind of nightclub or whatever type of music that the Libra is most drawn to. If they have just one specific one, take them out somewhere like that dancing. Or have it where you set up your home or whatever where the Libra can come in, and it's like playing the type of music that the Libra likes, like all the Libra's favorite music or favorite songs, and y'all are dancing to it. Let the Libra get, moving a little bit, do a little something. Or you can take the Libra on like a carriage ride, be like, oh, look at this and look at that. Or y'all just focus on each other and just look into each other's eyes while y'all are out on the carriage ride, whatever that best suits the Libra. Because, you know, they like to be wine and dine also. So I'm not gonna say they don't like luxury, but just know like it might not be as expensive as a tourist. Not saying that, all tourists, you gotta cost a lot of money. I'm just throwing out a couple of date ideas. So next is Scorpio. And Scorpio, they like mystery. So like if you want to go to like a movie, go to like a drive-in movie. Better if it's a mystery or, something that keeps the Scorpio on edge, because it's like I want to know who did it, or I want to know why this is like, whatever it is. You can also take a Scorpio to a theme party where they can get dressed as whoever they want to be at that point in time. You know, like let's say if it's a a Marvel theme party, and the Scorpio can get dressed up as whatever character they want to be. And you can also, get that adrenaline going in the Scorpio because, Scorpio and Aries, they both do have Mars watching them, like over them, ruling them. So you can take the Scorpio skydiving, or you can also take the Scorpio rock climbing, also, whatever kind of gets their blood pumping, or their heart pumping, their blood going, you know, just do something like that that the Scorpio will enjoy. And next is Sagittarius. And with Sagittarius, you can take the Sagittarius somewhere out of town, like so they can see something new or experience something new, because Sagittarius loves new, like stuff that they didn't know, or they haven't, or places they haven't been. Um, you can, take the Sagittarius to a restaurant that has exotic food, or you can cook some exotic food, food from a different culture, or yeah, basically like food from a different culture that the Sagittarius may not have had before, or from a different culture where they have had it and they know that they like it. Because, or like, let's say if a Sagittarius is studying a certain culture, or something, and so you try to get foods based on whatever is currently interesting them while they're still interested in it before they move to the next thing. And you can also take the Sagittarius to somewhere where they can learn, you know, somewhere where they can, like a lecture or something, on something that they're interested in. I'm not saying if you're with the Sagittarius, just take them to learn about basket weaving if they're not interested in that, because then it's gonna be like, what were you thinking bringing me here? But something that they're interested in, something that's up their alley. If they're interested in, a specific religion, um like Christianity, I don't know, take them to church, or you know take them to learn about all types of religions, or take them somewhere where they can learn about whatever it is that's interesting them at that time. Don't just take them to learn about anything. But next we have Capricorns. And with the Capricorn, you can take them to a networking party, to a party where it's just where people are networking. So the Capricorn can get their name out there and face out there and connect with different people who can help to get them in a better place than where they are currently. Because Capricorns do like to climb the corporate ladder. So do keep that in mind. Like if your Capricorn is looking to open a business, already own a business, have this specific side hustle, or whatever it may be, or if they're just working in like a certain type of field where they can probably see people in this field at this networking party, take them to that. Like let them get dressed up, because people be sleeping on Capricorns. They can dress too now, but you let them get all dressed up and go to the party and network, get their name and their face out there, so that they can be like, okay, I'm this much closer to reaching the next step, reaching the next level. Um, and you can also like take the Capricorn to a game, or like something that's competitive, because Capricorns can get a little competitive, something that's competitive and wherever their team or whatever, or their person, like whatever team they're on or whatever, they can be rooting for them against the other person and they can get really into it and they don't have to be as prim and proper as they would at the networking party, like they would be at a game. And you can also have something that's kind of laid back, like a puzzle night. Get the Capricorn just doing something that's consistent, depending on how many puzzle pieces you have. Like it's consistent, but it doesn't take too much work. Like it's a relaxing time for them, to where they can just like take a load off. And it's something that kind of keeps them busy. And also with the puzzle night, y'all can be talking about whatever, and it can be very relaxing to that Capricorn. Okay, and now Aquarius, take the Aquarius on like a treasure hunt or, a hike. And the reason why I say a treasure hunt because, you know, you find one thing and now you got to go find something somewhere else. It's like not so predictable because if you're in some place now, and then it's also use their mind because Aquarius, they're pretty smart also, and they don't think like everyone else does always. So, you know, get their mind going and get them active as well. And you can just take them on a hike to where they can be outside and in nature and just moving around. Um, or you can take them somewhere where they can volunteer because Aquarius are they can be very helpful. So if there's like a certain shelter where they like to volunteer at, take them there, and then like later on, y'all can go on a hike or something. Something just to get the Aquarius out and moving also. Um, or you can take the Aquarius to an escape room, which again is using their mind. They got to be thinking like, okay, how is this person or whatever type of escape room that y'all are in, they got to use their mind to get to, the key or whatever it is that they have to get to. And last but not least are the Pisces. So if you are in a relationship with the Pisces, sun, moon, rising, or Venus, um, a couple ideas for them is, for one, is to watch the sunset. I mean, and look, it don't cost anything. So watch the sunset. And it can be very relaxing to them. It's very dreamy. They can probably just feel so out of this world watching the sunset because it's romantic also. And Pisces, they are kind of romantic. You can take the Pisces to a magic show, something that kind of have them like, I don't know, it's magic. Have them think of something that's magic because Pisces, sometimes they're not here anyway. Like, how can I best put it? What you see with the Pisces, like if they look like they're listening to you, or like if y'all are in a conversation, sometimes they're not even there. So with the magic show, how things may look is not always how they seem. I hope that I connected those dots well enough so that you could understand it, because I see it, but I'm trying to communicate it. Um, or take the Pisces to like, a park or, somewhere near water. A water park. Probably don't want to do that in the winter though. Not if you're in, North America. Um, so mm, yeah, might be some places where you might try to do it, but hey, whatever floats your boat. But it's like with the Pisces, you can just get them telling you about their dreams on like just a stroll through the park. Just telling them about just telling you about their dreams and their desires and the things that they want. Get the Pisces from being so vague on whatever it is that interests them. But yeah, so I hope that you enjoyed these, date ideas for the different signs. And still do keep in mind it's for sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Oh, and I also do want to add this. if you are going out with a Aries, a Scorpio, a Leo, um, yeah, those are the main ones. Have a little kinky time after the date night, because they're gonna enjoy it. And if you do the date night just right, you're gonna really enjoy it. Well, I say that for all the signs, but especially those three, because especially like Aries and Scorpio, like Mars is the planet of like passion and drive and all of that stuff. So they get very passionate. They're gonna be ready. And the Leos, Leos are very dramatic. So just throwing it on out there. But yeah, so I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. And yeah, you can follow me on Instagram or TikTok. My handle is Growth Rising. But I hope that you all have a great day. And I hope that y'all have some really good date nights. Bye.